You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.
Huh?
What's up, Ronnie Bo?
Whatever you
I
say.
said, what were those plugs? You didn't unplug anything from the thing, right?
I unplugged the television.
Oh, all right.
I've done it every time.
No worries. Hi, everybody.
We are live from the 305. That rhymes.
The Miami, we're here chilling. I wish you could show a view. You can't.
I know, it's so nice out, but we say that every time.
Why don't you pan and show the view?
No, because I have to get up. I mean, I can if you want me to.
Well, people might want to see where we're at.
Okay, give me
Chilling,
a second.
I'll keep
For
talking.
the listeners,
The listeners might want to know with your kombucha bottle right there. Kombucha. So, Bronny, right now we're sitting here. Bronny's panning into this is the view from our place in Miami. How's it look, Bronny? How's it looking, bud? It's looking nice. Here we are.
I can't get.
Oh, you can't get. Can you see it? I can't see it.
It's hard to see.
All right, but it looks good. Come back to me. I'm a 9.3. Remember? Wow, you're so smooth turning that candle. I thought it was like electronic. It was so smooth. So
Quite literally a pro.
so interesting. Narcissist, quite literally a pro. Come here, you got some.
I quite literally am a professional videographer. I've been paid to do it many times.
I was paid too for bar mitzvahs. I did.
You filmed bar mitzvahs?
No, what I did was in college, some guy hired me. He was a photographer and a video guy. He hired me. I did like sorority functions and shit.
You filmed like girls like slumber party where they would hit each other with the pillows. Pillow fights.
No, you're so weird, Ronnie, and cringy. No, but like I met this one girl at Maryland that I did.
Wait, you filmed sorority videos in college?
Photos. I made extra money. I made a couple $100 a night. Doing
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you have no talent.
Oh, you're so wrong, Bronny.
Got him.
I used to develop film when we used to have non-digital.
I shoot on film.
I used to develop film in a dark room. I did a lot of things. That was the savage.
Wow,
you
you're so
that.
autistic. Oh, sorry, artistic.
Oh, that's my joke coming from the queer eye over there.
Dad, last night I had a kickball game last night because I'm in an adult kickball league, which is hilarious.
Just listen to that sentence alone. These are words.
Oh,
I'm
please.
55.
You're like, oh, I want to play. So
I'm 55. I never thought I'd hear those words together in a sentence.
They're fun.
It was a lot of fun. And was I good with the shit? The
yeah, but I missed the. No, I kicked the. It was my turn up to bat. I kicked the ball.
Wait. When you kicked the ball, I first thought you were using your non-dominant leg.
Okay, so it goes directly into someone. It goes directly, and someone catches it right away.
But the girl who caught it played when she was in outfield, and she was in a wheelchair, just so you know, on one arm.
No, that chick was good. The ginger chick, she was good.
Oh yeah, she wasn't really a chick.
So someone caught it, and I'm walking off, and I hear Dad yell out to the field. He goes, "It's okay. He's autistic."
Just having fun, little trash talk.
Thanks.
Are you bothered?
Little trash talk to your child.
By the way,
you're supposed to be on our team.
I am.
Trash talk it to the other.
By the
team.
way,
no, I think it's funny.
3 times you said that.
Because
I hope I didn't offend you.
No, because I actually think it's funny.
But you know I'm just fucking.
And
with
I probably am a little autistic.
No, you're not. But you know I'm fucking with you, right?
I probably am.
Wait, you know I'm just teasing, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's funny.
All right. So
if I was actually bothered, I wouldn't have brought it up
4 times.
That was the third.
Are we done with bringing it up again? It'll come up.
It'll come up towards the end of the episode.
Wow.
It'll come up.
So here's a new dilemma.
So. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you're definitely on the spectrum.
Go on.
Look at your thumbs. What you
I know
did
the
to
thumb's bad, but look at the rest of my fingers.
No, the fingers. By the way, they look gross.
It's my one flaw is that I pick my fingers.
You have more
I have
than one-
zero other flaws.
Really? You
Yeah.
have a lot of flaws. Are you fuck? By the way, your fingers are bad.
I know. I know.
So stop. Is there something you want to talk about?
No, I can't stop.
A lot of stress. What's going
Can't
on?
stop addicted to the shindig. You know that song?
From Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Okay, but Bronny.
That was the first song I learned how to play on bass.
Okay.
Not how it goes, but yeah, all right.
So here's a little interesting situation. So I have a guy. Are you done making fun?
Okay, go on. You got a guy.
Are you done?
There might have been alcohol in this. Actually, there is alcohol
You're
in this.
retarded. Are you done?
You know there's alcohol in kombucha.
Ask
Just
me if I care.
For everyone
Kombucha
at home.
sounds like you're fucking somebody in the ass.
Kombucha? What? What do you mean, like a sex position? Okay,
just
stop reading your emails. We're working
You're
here.
boring me.
We're working here.
All right, so here's the thing.
I'm walking here.
Bronny. So I
You
get
got a guy.
I get an email from a guy who's supposed to be a president of this hospital selling 2 MRI machines. And he says he wants me to do the legal work, and the buyer's going to wire money to my account, like a $90,000 transaction, give me like a $200,000 deposit. No problem. I look up Guy's name. I look up on the website. The address matches of the name of the hospital up in New York. Shows the guy's the CEO of this hospital. Whatever. Fine. No big deal. Then I get wired to me like $190,000.
It was in your account.
No, listen, not wired. I'm sorry. Wired would have been great. I get a cashier's check, not wired.
Okay.
Looks like it's a cashier's check. I deposit it. My bank says it takes about 7 to 10 business days to make sure it's not fraud. So they want me to say you could take your fees out of it. Why? And I got the guy where it came from sends me. It says from a financial institution. Let's say like Morgan Stanley. It says on the letterhead. Doesn't give a phone number. I have it. The letterhead, all that stuff. Doesn't give a address, but I look him up. I ask the guy where his address is. He tells me. I look him up in New York. It says the address in New York. Fine, no big deal. Then they say, send me a copy of the deposit slip. I send him a copy of the deposit slip, but of course I redact my account number. Right? Most people do, but I'm thinking you got to think like this, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So then he says, all right, I need you to wire the money back. Well, I can't wire the money. I said, fill out this note, this document. I need it notarized. So it fills it out with the guy's name and notarized, but says international passport.
You've spoken with the guy on the phone or only emails?
I haven't spoken yet. Okay. Has a phone number to verify, but doesn't mean anything, right? And then the note, when it says identification for the notary, it says international passport, says notarized in California, but the CEO
international passport,
which is interesting.
Yeah.
The CEO of it's a hospital in New York, and he's a CEO.
Why is it notarized in California? I mean, people are working remote, but yeah.
And it's not signed. It's just notarized with the stamp, but doesn't have a notary signature. So, well, I need the money.
Sorry, before you go on, I used to think like it's a notary public. I used to think it was Notar Republic. Yeah, like the Republic of Notars.
Okay, no problem. I used to think when I was a little kid, garden apartments were just apartments for gardeners.
Yeah, that'd be nice, actually.
But like there's gardening. There's
doctor apartments. There's gardener apartments.
No, but it's saying, but
there's dentist apartments.
A garden apartment, I thought was like you have the landscaping in the back, and
it's all nice because it's all gardeners living there
and things like that. But I didn't know it was just called garden apartments. Like, where does that come from?
So you were stupid. No, I'm joking. It comes from the garden in the backyard.
Okay,
that's why it's called the garden apartment.
I'm a little kid
no, I know.
at the time.
I probably thought the same thing
until I was.
I don't even know if I've ever heard of a garden apartment.
That's what they used to call them.
Yeah.
So then he sends me an email. You need to wire. I can't get the inspection done without the wire. Must receive the wire. I go, well, it's in my trust account. So my bank gives me authorization.
Of course.
I'm stuck on the bag. So next week I'll let you know what happens. Now,
so you don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
If it's fraud or not.
The money's deposited in my account.
You're going to be the subject of a Netflix documentary for sure. This sounds like a Tinder
this happens
swindler.
all the time. So then Tuesday, I'm going to. I just didn't have time today because I'm off. I'm relaxing today. But Tuesday, I'm going to call the hospital and speak to the John Smith, the CEO, and see if he really authorized it or if someone using his name.
Right, because if you call the hospital directly,
I'm going to call the hospital directly.
Right.
Speak to John Smith, the CEO.
Wow, his name's John Smith. That's so.
Oh God, you gotta. And when you're talking, not only are you fucking retarded the way you sound when you do that?
I was trying to make a joke.
It's not funny.
I know, but okay.
So I wanted to call today.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. I want to know.
Me too. My gut instinct tells me 99%.
It's a fake.
It's fake because they need it immediately. International passport.
Right. Did they just reached out to you randomly?
Now the funny thing is they're using names. For example, like they do that to lend more legitimacy. They get real people's names. So I'm also going to call up. It's Ameriprise Financial, which you've heard of.
Okay.
I'm going to call Ameriprise Financial.
Sure, they'll be able to vouch for it.
No, and see if that guy who sent me the money. So when I emailed the guy, okay, from Ameriprise because we haven't spoken yet, I said, "What's the name of the buyer so I can work on the contract?" He goes, "No, I'm going to be representing. It's going to be in our name in Ameriprise's name, which is very unusual. Never happens that way." Just doesn't matter.
It sounds sketch for sure.
It
sounds like you're going to be Tindler swindler.
But here's the part that's interesting. I bet 9 out of 10 lawyers would be like, okay, no problem. I'll wire them into cashier's check.
I'll give you the money.
And you're fucked because it's a cashier's check. Well, people don't really know you can stop payment on a cashier's check still, and it still has to clear through the system. So you can't, unless it's wired into your account.
But I thought a cashier's check was guaranteed by the bank.
No, but unless it goes in your account on a wire, it's still not immediately cleared funds.
Right.
So
because they're not in your account yet.
Right. So my gut instinct tells me that it's going to be fraud.
It sounds fraudulent.
But I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
Let me see if the guy emailed me back just yet.
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
I was sitting here before this episode started while you were doing some work, and I was just scrolling through Reddit, and a few things came up that were big things that I just saw. 3 big things on the front page of Reddit. You want me to read them?
Yeah.
The first one. Oh, fuck, I lost it.
Wait, I just want to
There
see
it
if this guy fucking...
Doom,
No.
doom, 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 doom. Okay, come on now.
No. Okay, I'm all yours. Sorry.
The top story on Reddit right now, which is just posted, 71% don't want Biden to run for re-election. That's from Reddit, which is like this very, very left-leaning.
I'm surprised so low.
71%, that's the highest. This is from The Hill, a poll from The Hill.
Just a bill.
7 in 10 Americans say they do not want Biden to run for a second term.
Which shows you people worried concerned about the wallet.
Biden's approval rate numbers remain low, and his party braces for losses come November. That's...
Wait, but again, you see, doesn't that show the people vote with their wallet? Which makes sense.
Yeah, but what's also interesting is like all the comments on Reddit, which the sad thing is I can't ever trust Reddit comments anymore because I know that like China and Russia are in there with fake accounts trying to stir shit up. But the top comment says, we need a younger, more charismatic person. Biden did his job by getting Trump out of office, but he doesn't inspire anyone. Then the next comment was, I'm going to oh, well, that one doesn't matter. The next one, if Biden and loser run and it came down to those two again, I'm going to vote Biden every time.
Oh, whatever.
But so many people, this one said, the majority of people didn't vote for Biden. They voted against Trump.
Well, we know that. We know that.
Right, but it's crazy.
I think if Trump ran, they wouldn't vote for Biden. They wouldn't do the same thing again.
No, they can't run Biden again.
It's going to be a problem. This whole thing's going to be a fucking problem.
And then the next big story that I just saw, literally, like, so that one, and then the next one says, TikTok confirms U.S. user data can be accessed in China.
We talked about
that. That's crazy. So now it's official.
That?
Yeah, but it was never... Everyone speculated. Everyone was like, of course China's stealing our data. Now it's official. TikTok has confirmed that the China-based employees of its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, have access to U.S. user data under certain circumstances in a letter obtained by the New York Times responding to 9 Republican senators' inquiries about the matter. Employees outside the U.S. have access to U.S.-based data, subject to a series of robust cybersecurity controls and authorization approval. So, I mean, they have all our shit.
Yeah.
And they know, TikTok's the biggest app in the country.
And their algorithms, so they know about every person's personality.
They know exactly what I want to see, what I don't want to see, what I will
so
react to, what I don't
about me
react
with
to.
daddy issues because you post that shit.
Yeah, of course.
But who the fuck? What the fuck?
But then also it's like with TikTok, you can completely shape culture, right? Like we talk about trends on TikTok all the time. They can manufacture trends because they know exactly what Americans want and they know exactly what Americans don't want.
Terrible. It's terrible. You guys are fucked. It's so nice out, Ronnie, isn't it?
Yeah, cool conversation. Good job.
No, I'm saying, but you guys are fucked. No, oh, really? You do?
I'm doing the whole thing, and you're like terrible. So it's really nice out, and then it's like, what do you? Yes, and it is nice out. Okay.
You do that every time. What is with you?
No, you got to.
How do you expect? How do you expect the thing to grow if you do the same jokes?
No,
you do the same 6 jokes.
It's
wait. Let me do this other one. Yeah, great one. Yeah, great. I think, but
it's like improv. You know, in improv, you're always supposed to say yes and. You're never supposed to say no because it ends the conversation. So you were like terrible, and then it would end the conversation.
But I didn't end it. I was saying terrible. Look how nice I had it. Yes, and.
Okay, yes, it is nice out.
And
then where do we go from there? We already talked about how nice it is out.
Oh my God.
And then you want to know the third story on Reddit?
I do, bro.
This is like the crazy. The third story says Chinese purchase of North Dakota farmland raises national concerns in Washington. From
Why
CNBC.
do you think?
Chinese food manufacturer Fufeng Group bought 300 acres of land near Grand Forks to set up a milling plant. The project is 20 minutes from the Grand Forks Air Force Base, raising national security concerns. Both the Democratic chairman and the Republican ranking member of Senate told CNN they are opposed to the project.
All right, so here's what I have to say.
That's good.
Here's what I have to say. Why can't we make it a law instead of banning jewels, right? Why can't we make it a law that no U.S.
No, foreign.
No, you want to let me finish?
Sorry.
And yes.
Yes, and not and
yeah,
yes.
Okay, I would say they should make a law that no property owner in the United States can sell to any China or Russian entity. You can make it a law.
We'd lose too much money.
No, we wouldn't.
Saudi.
Fuck it.
You need to have Saudi in there too.
Yes, correct. Any of the Middle Eastern countries other than Israel.
Well, not any of them. There's some that are
You're
fine
right.
with us.
But I think they should make that a law. Like, fuck it. For our safety, I agree.
They never would because there's too much money. Saudi Arabia owns most of America anyways. The American government makes so much money just from that they would never do it.
They wouldn't make more money because the same real estate tax is being paid by the owner. It's not like there's Chinese organization going to make more money.
No, but what if there's no buyers, right? Like,
If
who's
there's
buying North Dakota land?
But someone owns it. They didn't buy it from this government. They bought it from a private landowner. That private landowner still owns it. So it's not like it's swapping, it's changing difference.
But would they not make more money from that?
No.
Oh, okay, interesting. Right. So no.
Wait.
So land.
Suck it,
No,
bitch. I'm teasing
I'm agreeing with you.
I know. I'm just.
I didn't know, and I learned.
Right. Oh, I'm so proud.
I have
of you,
an
Brian.
open mind. I'll admit it if I don't know something. So you're saying no? I agree. No property in America.
No real
should
property
only be owned by Americans.
No, meaning it should not be owned by any country that is not.
That's an adversary of ours.
That's not an ally of America. Period.
Right. But what about an individual? Like what about a Chinese person who wants to immigrate to America?
No, if he's a U.S. resident. If
Right.
he's Chinese from China, then he's a U.S. resident, fine. But if he's dual citizenship, no.
Or if it's like, the problem is when it's a Chinese business should not own any land in America.
I don't
a
think-
Chinese individual, different story. A Chinese business, because that's government run
not
too.
a Chinese individual that is a Chinese citizen. I don't agree with that. No. Because
I guess
they could just be a shell.
Right, and they definitely all are.
Right. So if you are not a fucking ally of America, you can't own any property in America.
I agree with that.
This is what they should be working on.
I agree. Yeah, that's fair.
Seriously. That's what they should do.
I don't think Russia. Russia now with the war, like we've seized all their assets. So,
but
Russia's
Russia's not an ally, so they should not own America.
No, but I don't think they can now. I think every Russian asset in America has been seized by the U.S. government.
I had a client recently, a Russian client, and he couldn't even fucking wire me money.
Right.
He literally couldn't wire me money. Could you imagine that?
Speaking of that too, Biden today said that he said something like the gas is going to be high as long as it takes, because he's like, we will not give up on Ukraine. So it is what it is.
They just gave him like $44 billion or something.
Yeah.
Why do that?
He didn't say like, I know it's really hard, we're trying to work on it. He just said it is as long as it takes. That was the quote.
Biden's other position is like, listen, we knew there's going to be sacrifice. Why do we have to sacrifice? Seriously,
right.
We're already sacrificing enough.
I mean, we didn't decide anything. We didn't vote on any Ukraine aid.
Right. And
I wasn't allowed to vote on any Ukraine aid. That just happened.
And there's so many people that could use the money. These people would like, wait, can't get fucking baby formula. Why doesn't Biden take his money from his son made off of that fucking collusion shit?
Burisma.
What?
Burisma. That was the company.
And wanted to give their money. The fucking crock of shit. Biden's the worst. He's bad. The whole government's bad. The whole government's bad.
The whole government's bad.
Oh, so
just
corrupt.
the whole world. The whole situation of the world is bad. But hey, happy July 4th. This comes out on July 4th.
Wow, negative.
Well, no, that was me trying to spin it positive.
And yes, and.
No, that was me trying to spin it
Proud
positive.
of you.
This is as this episode comes out, it is July 4th, so we hope you're not listening to this on July 4th. Listen on July 5th or 6th or 7th. But July 4th, you should be outside, hanging out.
Yeah, but you can listen to this while you get
Is
dressed.
there more of an... God, you're getting dressed. Is there more of an American thing than July 4th? I really don't think there is.
I missed July 4th in Colorado when we were in Aspen. That was fun. I used to do my 5K run. We take the dog for the walk, around town. I missed that. That's a big regret of mine, selling that place.
I mean, you can go back and celebrate July 4th in Colorado.
Nah, but not the same if you don't own it. I felt like I belonged.
With the elites of the world.
I missed that. Stupid, bad financial decision on my part, but what can I tell you?
Okay, that's the one thing that Dad wallows in. You're not a wallower, but that you won't get over.
I can't get over it.
Get over it. It happens.
It's hard. It's hard. I got to go see somebody.
Yeah, you do.
It's terrible.
That us talking about the whatever it's called. What did we talk about on TikTok last week? The trend. Rating. Like she's a 10, but it went big. All the videos went really big. We got millions of views on
Really?
This. Yeah.
Which one do people like the most?
All of them.
I look so fat.
And then there's
fucking videos.
There's a new trend going on right now that I thought I'll show you just quickly because it's a really stupid trend. It's and I thought we could even do it anyways because it's kind of funny.
Is it physical or verbal?
It's a physical trend. It's a dance.
Oh God, I'm not doing a dance.
So it's
right now you want to do a dance?
No. We'll do it after the show. It's really quick. It's really stupid, this TikTok. But it's just a dance to this thing, and you just all you do. So there's a song that says like I can't think straight. You know the video game Fortnite?
Heard of it?
So there's like dances in Fortnite, and so this song, this
Is that where you like you build your own village?
Kind of.
I've seen on TV.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
But this song, it's like 10 seconds, and it just goes, "Oh, Fortnite moves," and then it goes like, "Do it again, do it again," and then that's all the song is.
Oh my god, people are retarded.
And then the dance to it is even worse. All the dance, before I show you, I just want to explain it to you. The dance, all you do is just scrunch your face together and like close your eyes, and you go like this.
I will not do it.
I don't even know how you look. I'll show you.
I will not do it.
And it's the biggest thing right now. Look, so
I have
like
reputation,
like this here. They're all huge. Hold on, where's the sound?
I can't see it.
Oh, here, hold on.
So you take a cute girl and make her ugly is what they're doing?
This is this. Every video that does it has millions.
You got to be mixed.
So someone does the dance, and then you take the phone and you pass it to the other person, and they do the dance. I mean, I think most of these people just do it because they all have their tits out.
Pause for a minute.
They all have their tits out.
Let me explain something. Yes.
That's what it is. Like, we can't do it. We need to show our cleavage to do it.
High up.
Right, of course.
Down low, it's all titty shots.
Yeah, look, it's all just to show the tits.
That's the same girl we just saw.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, God.
That's the
trend.
what's
more sad? These women, like, this is the world
Here's a guy doing it. Oh, a girl and a guy.
Oh, my God. I got to see a couple more of these.
I truly don't understand.
Why are they doing this? This world is over. So every girl's good looking is what they're doing, and they're the same exact thing?
You close your... Explain what it is.
I'm more aggravated these first people's daughters.
What are they doing? You close your eyes and you
aggravated.
Scrunch your nose together.
Good, but then I'm doing it's just
here's
shots
like
of booze.
Kids do it, and it's cute.
Oh, that's cute, a little girl. Oh,
but that's...
my God.
Look, everyone...
They all look the same, the girls.
Yeah. Oh, all girls nowadays look the same.
They look identical. Is that the same girl again?
No. No, Dad.
Oh, my God. You got to show me more.
All girls nowadays look exactly the same because they all do the exact same lips, all do the exact same eyes, they all have the fake
hair.
Tits. They all have the same hair color.
And extensions.
And it's all the same color.
Outfit. The same outfit. No, they
all
look
girls
exactly. Oh, my. Wait.
Oh, this is that same girl. I don't know why she's on every single one of them. It's the girl from Too Hot to Handle.
What's Too Hot to Handle? What is that?
That show. It's a show.
Oh.
That one's kind of funny. That
the other one looks better. The little kid's cute.
So it's
Go
just
back to the little kid one.
Here's another little kid. This girl even looks like them.
Yeah. That's hysterical. Okay,
I just don't know why.
It's literally
it's
boob
nothing.
shots. It's boob shots.
But it's just like that's the trend this week. I don't know why.
Ronnie, that's
or do you want to know the other trend? There's another good trend too.
You know, yes, it's some a middle-aged guy more conservative than not, right? I see that as the world's retarded.
Yeah, I even see that and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's retarded. Is that your dojo girl?
No, I don't know who that is. So the other big trend this week is Horus. So there's like a Snapchat filter on Instagram.
Oh, this world. I'm sorry. I don't know what to even say. So aggravated.
There's a filter.
Yes, and
there's a filter on Instagram or on TikTok where it'll show like this guy dancing with you, like an animated, weird alien looking guy dancing with you. And so everyone just dances with him, and that's the trend. So
why? Why?
So look
at that guy's freaky.
Yeah. And so all these hot girls are dancing with this weird... Explain what the guy is.
Okay.
For people, because remember, people are just listening.
Right. First of all I see are boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen these boobs are...
She's definitely a stripper or something. Oh, she says, when you got to spend time with your sugar daddy because rent due.
Okay.
That's the caption.
I guess she got the most bang for her buck. This is a weird fucking... It looks like an alien, retarded looking babe with a long giraffe neck.
And no hair.
With no hair, with big eyes, little fucking limbs, and like a torso that looks like a fucking eggplant.
And so the trend with this one is like you're supposed to dance with it, and it's like the ugly guy that you put up with.
I was only gone for the last few.
All she do is shaking her. Look,
Yeah, that's what it is. Look, keep going.
Brian, this is.
So this was Horace and I have been working on this all night. Like she synced up the dance with him.
Oh my God.
Me wondering when I'll be skinny while waiting for my leftover quesadilla.
This is scary. No
so
way.
it's just people dancing, but like let's see. Here's
This
another.
is scary.
My boyfriend caught me in Horace.
Is that a
Yeah, that's a guy, gay guy, obviously.
wow? Can we
But
go
it's
back
just
to that?
all like, what's this? You and your cousin performing for the whole family in the lounge room. That's funny.
That guy's freaky looking.
Yeah. They chilling with no wig or makeup on while I cook her chicken fajitas.
Oh my God, this is weird shit, Bronny.
You're hanging out with the baby the government made you birth. Oh, Roe v. Wade. Topical.
Brian, people have no life.
I just, like, who came up with this?
It's a little freaky.
Yeah. All right. I mean, it's just
Oh
more of those.
my God.
What does that one say? Your sugar daddy wants to make memories, but all you want is his money. Get it? Because he's like a weird looking guy. So then it's like a hot girl has to dance with him.
When you wake up with a model from
Instagram. Get it? So this one says it's a guy walking into the kitchen.
Oh, that's
and he's
funny.
saying, when you wake up at the model from in the Instagram apartment,
As
and
walking
she's
through
making
this
breakfast
dude
without
and-
her lace front makeup and lashes, like she's hideous
Oh,
in real
this
life.
guy's funny. That was clever.
Yeah. So there are some funny ways to make this trend. What was that? Oh, look, Guy Fieri.
Just finished a workout and my brother Horace threw up a favorite Drake song.
So he's in the gym dancing with Horace. So maybe we can do a Horace dance too.
Oh my God. Let me see. Look at his garage. Oh my God, did this guy just headbutt my boobs? What?
But okay, I mean, we've seen
People
a lot.
need fucking, look at them. They're all with
Us
the
having
drink.
to dance with the weird guy at the bar because our bestie is hitting it off with his friend. See, that's funny because that happens. You know,
The girls, look at these girls. Are
those girls are like
retarded.
taking one for the team.
Look at them. All the,
Oh wait, these girls we saw doing the Fortnite moves.
My heart goes out to you, Bronny. All my boys.
We were talking about that earlier
I
at lunch.
know. I'm so sad.
That actually was a thing that I wanted to talk about here.
I'm so discouraged when I see these girls, the way they act, the way they dress, what's important, it's shallow. Remember we talked like it's terrible with suicide and stuff. It's terrible.
It's terrible. And so now even more. This is a good
Depression.
It's a good connection because remember at lunch we were talking.
Yes, and
What were we talking about at lunch?
we're talking about how all the women are fucked up.
I hope that today, while you are out there roasting your wieners on the grill, that your own wiener isn't roasting in the
Oh, my
heat of all
God.
the hair that you have down there because you manscaped before your July 4th barbecue.
All right.
Okay, you got to give it up to me. That was a pretty good.
Do I really? I don't want to leave you hanging. But
That
it was
was a
not good.
pretty good.
But I'm being honest with you,
little connection.
so we're down in our place for Miami for the weekend, right? I manscaped nicely. I
gotta.
cleaned up really nice.
It's too hot. To
really
have the hair
good.
now.
I
It
know,
really is.
but it's just so much smoother. It's just and it looks bigger, which I like.
Ew. Yes.
That's
Yes.
the ill part.
Yeah.
That's the ill part.
But guys and girls and non-binaries, if you listen to the show, you gotta and you respect our opinions, which I'm sure you do if you listen. You gotta trust us on this one.
100%.
Definitely head over to manscaped.com. Check out all their great stuff. They got the top of the line Lawnmower 4.0, state of the art trimmer.
You got to use your trimmer tonight. I notice your hair's again.
Well,
long
that's
on your nose.
I'm going to use my nose and ear hair trimmer,
Tonight,
which
right?
is their
Tonight?
weed whacker. Yep.
Okay.
But the Lawnmower 4.0 has their skin safe technology. There's no nicks, no cuts.
best.
I feel fully safe taking that thing anywhere on my body, and I take it everywhere on my body.
In the shower, has a light on it, no cord, rechargeable in the stand. It's fucking great.
Wireless charging.
Yeah,
right.
it's,
That's what
it's
called.
phenomenal. All the products are amazing. I like their fucking 2-in-1 hair shampoo and hair conditioner. That fucking great bottle.
No
I love
plastic.
That. Yeah, I love that metal bottle. It's great.
They got-
It's in a pump. It's so fucking great in the shower. It's easy. I
And
love
many
it.
people don't think of Manscaped as having
products
as well, but I use their deodorant every day. I use their cologne all the time. I get compliments from girls all the time about how good I smell. And literally, the cologne I use is the Manscaped Refine, I think. Yeah, it's called Refine. And that's also the scent they put in all of their body wash, their deodorant, their body spray.
You gotta go
So
on the
it's like
site.
I always smell that. And it also is the same scent that they use in their ball deodorant. So after I get out of the shower, if I've shaved my balls, I put on this cream
you don't need to
as
rub
I'm
it.
rubbing my balls. I put on this cream, and then I know if anyone's ever going to make it down there at some point in the night, I don't need to worry about it there's being a funk because I got deodorant down there.
No, it makes sense. I'm not joking.
Honestly, it'll alleviate so much stress.
It makes perfectly good sense. You got to get me one of those.
Yeah, it's great. I will.
Will you get me one of those?
It's
Seriously?
called the Crop Preserver. Yes.
And is it a roll or stick?
No.
What
It's like a moisturizer. It's like a lubriderm.
And does it stay
no,
wet?
it dries right away.
But has a nice odor.
And it smells good.
100% I want
it. It keeps you from chafing.
I want it for your mother.
Okay. Ew,
All right.
ew. But everyone, guys, trust us. Listen to us.
That's pretty funny. Come on.
It's the summer. You got to keep it good down there. And how you can do that is with Manscaped. So if you head over to manscaped.com, you use our code DaddyIssues20, you'll get 20% off on everything you order and free shipping. So once again, it's manscaped.com. Use the code DaddyIssues20. You'll get 20% off your entire order, free shipping, and you can make sure that your weenie doesn't get roasted on the grill this year.
In a nicer
Say it
way.
nicer.
Say it nicer.
Yeah, say it nicer.
All the women are fucked up nicely. No.
We were saying
women,
that
how they're
nowadays-
all
no,
depressed.
Don't say
They're-
all. We were saying nowadays it seems like more and more young teens and girls in their 20s have mental issues.
Anxiety, depression.
That's what we were saying. Not
Xanax.
that they're all fucked up. We were saying it seems like more and more everyone has mental issues, right? They're all
I
depressed.
don't get it. And what they're depressed about, it makes no sense.
So there was this article. It just kind of worked
So
out.
I was watching about that. This is part of this. I was watching last night about that forest in
Japan.
Japan.
The suicide forest.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
And they're saying
At
there
the
might
foot
be
of
some
Mount Fiji?
with like magnetic fields because it messes with the brain too. They were saying.
Well, a lot of people go there and they say they see spirits and they see demonic things, but people go there now just to commit suicide.
That's what I'm saying. And isn't that crazy? Like,
But it got popular. There was a book that was popular in Japan in like the 70s that talked about that, and then now it became a trend.
But isn't that abnormal? Isn't that fucked
It
up
is.
in of itself?
Of course.
Jesus.
And now if you go to that forest, there are signs
Saying,
before every
here's
hiking
to call,
trail.
think of
Right.
your family.
Your family loves you.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, crazy.
But what is with this world? Like, are you that fucked up as a human being? I'm sorry. It does not make sense. We grew up, I was your age. It has to be social media driven. The world, it does
Most
not.
of it is. And it's social media and parenting.
It does not make sense why. This is what we were talking about at lunch today, which is really good. We're like, it's okay to have a bad day or be depressed or upset.
Not only is
There's
it okay,
nothing wrong-
it's more normal to have bad days than good
by
days.
the way, it happens to everyone.
Most
I have
days
shitty
are
days.
eh.
Nah, I don't know if I agree with that.
No, but most days aren't like, wow, that was so awesome. Most days are just meh. It was a
Meh?
day.
What's a meh?
Like just normal. It was a day. There was nothing memorable. There was nothing.
fucking retarded.
But that's what
people.
you need. And to have good days, you need the meh days.
The fact that suicide's so prevalent, it's the problem. What were you going to say?
So this article I saw the other week by the way, our friend, the New York Post, posted it.
Okay.
You know, they follow us on TikTok,
Yes, you're right.
which is hilarious. So that's why I said, friend of the show, the New York Post, the oldest.
Friend of the show. We sound so professional now. Yeah. Shout out to a friend.
They're the oldest publication in America, and they follow us.
Friend of our show. I love it.
They do the news, and they follow us. We're one of 90 people that they follow on
Go
TikTok.
figure that one out.
So, friend of the show, New York Post, posted this article the other week, and the title is "Death of the Chill Girl: Why Women No Longer Hide Being Batshit." And this article, I read through it earlier. It's fascinating because there's this whole trend now where girls are saying, "I'm going to be authentically me," and it's crazy. So this person says, Ellie Rayo is a TikToker. She said, "I'm literally batshit. Like, who cares?" She declared the once trendy chill girl persona, which is a girl who's just one of the guys and doesn't vocalize her feelings, officially over in a viral TikTok clip. So this is the clip. She posted this TikTok. It says
I gotta see this close out of that thing.
It says the chill girl vibe isn't cool. I am actually insane. I screenshot Snap stories unabashedly. I don't care if you notice. I literally was on a third date with someone once who saw his ex's name in my Google search, even though he'd never mentioned her before, and I just started cracking up. I've never relaxed, ever. I literally don't exist to cause chaos. I don't believe in she said, I literally exist to cause chaos. I don't believe in embarrassment. I think we all just make things embarrassing ourselves. Everything I do is a production.
Okay, so get a life. She's retarded.
No, she posted that proudly.
Yeah, get a hit
And
play.
so now that's a big thing. And no, it's just
play.
music over it. That's just music over her saying
Okay,
that.
so let me
So
say
it's
this.
literally, that's the trend now.
Let me say this. Ask who's that?
Mom, it's
Right.
just,
Ask her. We got to respond to her.
why?
You don't know what she's. What if she's?
I've
needs
read
help?
it. She said, I drove up to El Portal. It's not what we're looking for. That's
Okay.
what she said.
All right. So I would tell you that ask me where she's going to be when she's 40, if she's a fuck up. Okay. She could talk a big game and act like this. This, I bet, is also an act, by the way.
No, I don't think it is. That's the scary part. What we were talking about at lunch, how many young girls now are like this.
So here's
and
another
now they're saying be authentically like this. It's like, no, if you have issues, you need to change them.
See,
you
I
shouldn't
think,
be proud of
correct.
your
That's the
issues.
problem. I think that we talk about this, that no one has any shame or self-respect anymore, self-worth. I think that the fact that they put it out there, everything out there, and nothing's private, nothing's embarrassed. It's okay to be embarrassed. There's nothing wrong with being embarrassed. It's okay to be have a little
It's
shame.
good for you to be embarrassed.
That's my
sometimes.
point. Yes, like know your fucking filter. For everyone not to have a filter and just do whatever the fuck they want to do and whatever. I don't believe they're truly happy with it. I just think that they probably are pathetic and they can't do anything to change it, or they're so lazy they're like, I'm just gonna fucking take the wind out of the sail, so to speak.
And it's easier to just be like, this is me. You either accept it or you don't, than to try to change it. Like they say,
my God.
they're calling it death of the chill girl, a girl who just like is easygoing, whatever. And it's like, we should all try to be more chill.
By the
Every
way,
single person in the world, that's the goal, is to be more chill.
There's not a guy, that will date that.
No, they will. The modern guys will, because they have to. They have no choice. And then if they don't, they're.
There's nice girls out there.
But then it's
That's
also,
right.
when I was reading this article, it also felt, I mean, it's completely sexist too, because this is a girl being unabashedly a girl, but when a guy is unabashedly a guy, it's toxic
Right.
masculinity.
If the guy was like, that's a great point. If the guy's like, fuck you, bitch.
If a guy's aggressive, which is a masculine thing, if we're
That's
anything
right.
masculine, like fuck that, I don't want to do that. Then
Correct.
it's like, wow, that's so
Right.
toxic masculine.
Correct.
You need to change because you need to be more like how I want you.
So I agree with you 1,000%. And that's a great point you bring up. Just like last night when you played that very athletic game of kickball.
Yes.
There were men and women that played,
Yes.
boys and girls that played, right? And the girls are allowed to bunt.
Right, but you were saying they shouldn't. I think
They
they
should not
There
be.
are girls can't kick as far as guys, so they should have different rules.
No, they should. Okay, but my
That's-
point is,
we all agree there are
want to be
differences.
treated equal, then fucking kick
No,
like
but
the guys.
I like the rule. I think men and women are different, especially when it
I
comes to
agree.
athletics.
Wait.
So there should be different.
But they shouldn't
rules.
play in the sport. No. And here's another thing. Then they also said, you can't throw and hit them.
No, that's
got-
the whole thing. For anyone, guys, girls, you can't throw overhand. You have to push through
Not
it.
to hurt 'em.
I'm sure at one point someone got really hurt, and then now the league is like, it's
How
just
funny would
easier.
that be to knock them down?
You could. I mean, if you threw it and it hit someone's face, it would hurt.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't think the girls should be allowed to bunt.
Okay,
That's
but
this
crazy. Keeps going. So it says, for this TikTok, current college student Malvika bot, ditching the chill girl expectation was freeing. She discovered that more women want to be free too. This is a quote from her. I don't care if you guys are hooking up and you want to know if he's seeing other people. You can ask him. You don't have to worry about being chill. The societal need for the chill girl persona stems from negative depictions of women
Of
being,
course.
quote, annoying, overly emotional, and controlling. But now she's seeing a fuck it attitude of, explains sociologist Jennifer, whatever. But now she's seeing a fuck it attitude amongst younger women. The sociologist said, I've seen this bigger picture of women who are rebelling from the BS feminine training we've received. What it is to be a good woman or a good girlfriend, how you're supposed to be pretty or sexy. I disagree with that because there is an
disagree.
objective way to be a good girlfriend, just like there is how women want an objective good boyfriend.
Right.
So being crazy
Guys don't want
is
that.
not being a good girlfriend, and you can't
Guys
just
don't want
say
that.
that's not true.
And if you're not trying to make yourself look pretty and clean and nicer, I'm sorry, the relationship won't last. But on
Right,
both
just
sides,
like how there's a
men
guy-
and women.
right? Of course, there are certain things.
Let me know. By the way, let me know how this fucking works out for you girls 10 years down the road. I guarantee you'll be
Right,
miserable.
that's why it's crazy.
It's
It
fucking
doesn't-
miserable.
It just doesn't. This one said, this girl, Jareem Imam, said, I didn't really understand.
Any American people?
Apparently not. I mean, these people are all American. They just have foreign names. I didn't really understand what the chill girl meant, but ultimately it was clear over time going on dates with some of these guys that a chill girl had very specific connotations. And one of them was essentially not asking for too much in a relationship. I mean, I don't.
By the
One
way,
guy even told her she seemed, quote, really excitable and that he wasn't, quote, looking for someone with so much drama. But okay.
Yes, hello.
But then he's not the guy for you. Why does everyone need to change?
What if the guy was too much drama?
So here, this person said, it made me feel like I couldn't be myself. Although her personality had never been an issue before, I care about a lot of things. I have big opinions, and that's okay. I like being me. So here's the thing. I feel
nothing wrong with that. You be you.
Right. I feel two ways about this. One, you're definitely allowed to be you.
I agree.
The second, which is the qualifier, if you find that you're constantly having problems not meeting a guy, then maybe you need to change who you are.
It's like
it's the other way around too. I feel the exact same way for a guy.
Correct.
If a guy is like, I'm going to be exactly who I want to be, but no girl wants to date him, then he needs to change.
If you're a fat guy that doesn't take care of his hygiene, chews your mouth open, burps, farts, and whatever it is, and doesn't take care of yourself, and you wonder why you can't meet a girl, but you be you, bro. But how's it working out for you?
Exactly. That's how I feel.
That's my point.
Fine. Be crazy. Be whatever.
By the way,
the first thing, we got to read that again. She literally said, hold on, let me play it again. It's not letting me. She said she screenshot Snap stories. She went on a date with someone and he saw that his ex's name was in her Google history when he never even said his ex. So that's like if I went on a date with someone and I saw my ex's, so literally stalking and trying to find that.
So you know,
and she was like, "That I'm totally okay with that."
But
that's objectively crazy, and you're not going to get a boyfriend,
which is fine. Fuck it.
Right, exactly. So be single.
By the way, it's better off she doesn't because you don't want her having children. We don't need more fucked up shit.
True.
I have a question. When you go on a job interview, do you not want to be on the best behavior? Right? Do you not want to present yourself a certain way?
I disagree with being on the best behavior for a date. We had this conversation a little bit last episode. I think, especially the first date, 4th through 10th date, you want to be in your best behavior because then you're like trying to woo the person and trying to court them, whatever. But the first date, the only goal is to see if you think that they're compatible for you. You're not trying to sell yourself.
No, but don't.
It's a first date.
But don't you should still look nice?
Oh, of
course. Be presentable.
But you should be fully you, I think, on the first.
But you're not fully totally comfortable. No, you should be selling yourself. Oh, my God.
But why are you selling yourself? You don't need them. They need you. That's what it is.
What if you like her?
That's the goal.
What if you like her? And you're not going to. By the way, you have to understand.
No, but if you like her, that's why the 2nd through 10th date is when you're trying to be good. The first date, you want to just see if
you do understand. You're not going to wear a baseball cap. You're not going to be sweaty.
That's not what I'm saying. But you don't want to be like a fake version of yourself on your best behavior, because then the true part of you is going to come out later, and the girl's going to be like, "What happened to the gentleman that I knew?"
Of course, you're going to be you. But my point is, but you're still very different when you're dating somebody or you're on a job interview. And if you're fucking crazy or loud or idiotic, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And you got to, like you said, if you go down on all these dates and it ain't and you can't meet a person, a guy or a girl, you got to look in the mirror and ask yourself.
Yeah. But I've just read this article, and from personal experience, I am out seeing people who are my age, women, often. I don't mean dating often. I mean like just, meeting girls out, and they all have issues.
Yeah,
not they all. The majority of them have issues, and it's like, as a guy, I don't know what to do. How do I handle that?
You'll meet a nice girl. There are nice girls, Bronson.
Right. No, but even the nice ones that have issues.
Nice girls.
Some of my best girlfriends who are really good people and have it all together and will have a nice life and be good mothers and all that stuff. Women who I admire as women, they still, some are on anti-anxiety medicine. Some are like, they all are that. And they're like this chick said, unabashedly so. Like, they don't see it as an issue. They see it as their identity.
I would keep it private.
Of course.
I would keep it private.
But that's not the culture we live
in.
The
world
the culture we live in is you need to be proud of your mental illness. But it should be the opposite. A mental illness should be something that you should try to stop.
And nothing.
You should always be working to stop your anxiety.
I'm not judging you because you have mental illness, but you shouldn't be telling the whole world out on the balcony and shouting it.
Right, but it shouldn't the one goal, not the one goal, the main goal of having any illness is to stop it, right?
Yes.
That's like, so if you have a mental illness, if you have anxiety, shouldn't the goal be to rid yourself of anxiety and become quote unquote chill? Like
most
the chill
people
girl?
that claim they have anxiety really don't have anxiety. You just need to learn how to handle things.
But even that is a mental illness in and of itself. If you can't handle things and you're like, oh my God, I have anxiety, this is crazy, That's a mental illness. Something's wrong with your brain. You can't cope correctly. Or you're just messed up.
No, some people stress over things, but medicine isn't the fix.
Of course. That's another huge problem is that everyone, like if you're a teenager nowadays and you're stressed because of school, because, hey, every teenager since the dawn of time has been stressed by school.
And school is hard.
School's gotten harder.
Right. Just like work and life.
Literally, Dad, school since the dawn of time has been stressful for people.
I always stress them.
A test is meant to be stressful. That's the whole point.
Correct.
But nowadays, when a teenage or 12-year-old is like, I'm stressed because I have this homework, which, hey, everyone is. That's the whole point. The parents immediately say, okay, here's medicine. Then it's like for the rest of their life, they're not going to learn to cope because they take a pill. And then it's like they'll never get over it.
Here's the
because
problem.
They'll just take the pill and it'll alleviate it. Ugh.
Here's the problem.
It's really such a problem.
What's the name? Simone Biles?
Biles,
okay. Champion, warrior. She quit because she needed date.
Sorry.
You got her on the couch.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. You think I meant to do that?
No, I know, but you got her on the couch.
It's so effervescent, the kombucha.
Can you see it?
No, not at all.
All right. So here's the thing. It's okay. So here's the thing. Simone Biles, champion, warrior, best in the world. She couldn't fucking handle it. Okay? That's the message you're sending. And what do? You go, girl power. You need a fucking day break, a break or whatever. Tom Brady, fucking warrior. Let me tell you something. Fucking machine. Does what he has to do. I bet you if Tom Brady fucking quit the day before the Super Bowl.
Oh, people
riots?
From women and men.
Wait, there'd be death fucking threats? He would never be able to show his face to work.
No,
but you go, girl. You know, fuck this pussy woman shit that goes on out. It's a fucking joke. And by the way, Simone Biles, fucking, I used to like her. Fuck her. You know why? I told you back then. No, listen, she could have had somebody that could have taken her spot. She let down her fucking team. It's not an individual sport. It's a fucking team. She fucked and she made America look weak. She fucking didn't rise again. And remember, it was her aunt that died.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree that there's a huge double standard when it comes to that stuff between women and men. If men always in society are expected to show up and perform always.
It's ridiculous.
And women don't have to, but then women claim that they need to all the time. Like the girl boss culture is a huge thing, right? Where it's like girls are as good as guys in business and sports and all that stuff. And then also then
you better produce the same way.
But then there's also the connotation a lot of girls nowadays also say, no, guys should be able to be vulnerable and have a day off and cry and rest their head on my shoulder. But then when the guy does it, it's never, ever, ever accepted.
No, it's a fucking joke.
It's such a bad problem.
We create pussies.
Women always say, we've talked about this in the show, but it's like women always say, I want like my man to be emotional. But then the second the man's emotional, the woman is like
turned off by it.
We're breaking up.
Just like you say, those women that we talked about, these the
non-chill girls.
I'm telling you, you can't, from a guy's view, take it from a fucking guy. And Bronny, correct me if I'm wrong. There's no bigger turnoff than a chick like that. You don't want that. A guy does not want crazy. By the way, you'll sit there with your fucking vibrator the rest of your fucking life and 12 cats in your fucking apartment. A guy does not want fucking crazy. You better fucking fake it till you make it, bitches, because it ain't going to fucking work. I'm telling you. If you're fucking great, mark my words, you fucking hook, line, and sinker the fucking guy, you get pregnant, you fucking marry the guy, 10 years later, if you're still fucking batshit crazy, he's fucking leaving you. Mark my words. Mark my fucking words. I'm a guy. I'm a normal. I'm telling you. Brian, I'm telling you the fucking truth.
I agree with you, but then, Dad, as someone who is not yet with a woman,
you'll meet a nice girl.
But what do I do?
You don't.
I think you might not even know because it's such a new thing.
Okay, you can know there are. By the way, there's more that are batshit crazy than not. So listen, you know what you're going to do? When you find the one that's not, you're going to appreciate her that much more. It was that easy. You want to respect and value what you have. But let these fucking cat lady batshit crazy motherfuckers.
But they're all like that. And even the ones that aren't, I don't know. It's a problem.
Bronny, there's nobody perfect.
It's worrying.
There's nobody perfect out there, but you will find, be careful with that on my couch. Again, what the fuck you doing, Bronson? Put the cap on and no more drinking.
Dad, I'm not trying to.
All right, I know you're not. I'm not mad.
It's so carbonated that it explodes.
I'm not mad. Let's move on. So my point is this. I'm telling you right now, don't worry about the... you'll find the right person. I'm not worried about it. I'm telling you, ladies...
I want a chill girl. Sorry,
I'm
ladies.
telling you, ladies.
Want a chill girl.
I'm telling you right now, Let me know how it works out for you. Talk to me in 20 years because this podcast will still be around. You're going to be fucking alone with your fucking vibrator and your cats. Fucking idiots. You need to ask. You know what you need to do? You want to meet a guy. Why don't you ask the guys what they want? Just like you want to be treated a certain way, why don't you ask the fucking guys what they want? Give me a fucking way. They're not going to accept you when you're fucking
It should be
retard.
both. So that's what this says that here. It says this person said you can't live or date someone when you're not being your authentic self and by letting things slide that you don't want to let slide, said C-Post 25, who was unafraid to ruffle any feathers if she wasn't chill. We would never have been chill in our careers. We're never chill with other things that bother us. So why do we have to be chill with our relationships?
What do you mean? But
she
first
said
of all,
you should not let things slide. It's like
that's not
half
true.
Half of relationships
by the way,
are
do
compromise,
you know how many
right?
ways compromise and sacrifice? We do it all the time. Your mother and I've been doing it for 30 plus years. You think every day is a picnic, Ronnie? 30 plus years. You know, there's fucking days where I want to where I was strangling and vice versa, or there's days I'm not happy, she's not happy. But you make compromise. It's called, you don't
Right,
raise
that's what I'm
weight.
saying.
I raised you kids. Mom and I raised you kids. You don't think we make sacrifice for you kids? You think it'd be like, yeah, fuck you boys. I'm doing what I fucking want to do. I'm not gonna provide for you and do this. Mom and I are fucking going away. What do you mean? But we don't need dinner. Fuck you, fend for yourself. You make compromises. That's what you do. When you have something that you value, you have to make compromises and sacrifices. Okay? And there's a lot of shit there. So I'm happy let all these crazy fucking retarded women be the way they want. Because when you find the right one, you're going to value her and appreciate her so much more.
I like
because you know
that's
the shit's out
that's
there.
the good way to look at it, I guess.
What's the truth? By the way, if every woman was like your mother, honestly, I wouldn't have anyone so special. I wouldn't value her and appreciate her if it was so easy to meet someone like your mother. And I'm like, oh, I don't, Nell's a dime a dozen. I can get another Nell dime a dozen. I wouldn't value and respect what I have. I wouldn't reflect on the fact that I have the best of the best, or how good she is to me and to you kids and to other people out there. She is who she is. Or even like me, I look at myself like, if everyone was like me, I wouldn't be as successful and special. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of fucking crap that just is what it is. But when you find the right one, you will value her. It doesn't mean it'll be perfect. Doesn't mean she'll be perfect or you'll be perfect. You have your flaws as well, right? Of course. But
my only flaw, as we established, is picking my nails.
But you will value her much more. So you will value her much more, I promise you.
But also,
that's the positive way of looking at it.
I also feel like this person said, I don't want to let things slide that I don't want to let slide or whatever.
But you can't, by the way, you can't speak your piece all the time.
And of course, we were both saying like you need compromise and all that stuff. But I also feel that isn't reciprocated the other way. That women will expect that you compromise for them, but then they won't compromise for you nowadays.
I am telling you, if a woman speaks her mind all the time to the man and vice versa, the relationship will not last.
And a man shouldn't speak their mind. Sometimes you need to just be like, okay.
Ronnie, I'm telling you, there's no one that should always speak their mind.
Right. Exactly.
Period. It doesn't work that way.
I've had problems with that in the past.
A relationship will not last.
And there's sometimes you need to do things that you don't want to do 100%.
Welcome to the world of marriage.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm
saying.
That's
gonna be
funny. But don't you see that that's a problem? That the trendy thing to do now is to not do that for women.
You understand?
So then it's like, how are these marriages going to survive if all the women are saying, I will not compromise. I'm going to be myself all the time.
They're not going to get married.
Right, they're not going to get married. Right, I agree with you. But then it's worrying.
It is worrisome. All right,
it's worrying as the guy who's looking for that.
Nah, you'll find someone. I promise you.
Okay, let's do a fatherly advice.
Gotcha. Yes.
Are you with me?
I'm with you, Bright. Yes, and.
Okay, let's see. Should we
that's
do this
a long one.
It is a long one. Do you want me to find a shorter one for now?
You can read this one.
This is an in-law. Do you want an in-law one, or do you want a stepmom one, or do you want a follow-up? This is a follow-up one, I think.
Well,
do you want a marriage one?
You pick and choose.
No, you pick.
I can relate to all three of them. Not that I was stepmom, but nailed it.
Okay, let's just do it in order.
We're only doing one.
Yeah, so we'll do it in order of how they were submitted.
Gotcha.
So this is, I'm not going to say the name. She says, in case anyone listens to you guys, make up a name for me since women on this group tear each other apart.
You got to shave the back of your neck too, buddy.
Okay, well.
Yes, and shave the back.
So this is from Anonymous, but we know her name. but don't.
I don't tell him the name. I'm not.
Okay, yeah, you'll say it out loud.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Hey, Karen.
So this person said, I have been a stepmom for years now. I've known my stepson since he was born. I'm on this stupid stepmom Facebook group that I know I need to leave.
Oh, God.
But some things that people post in there are absolutely ridiculous and mindless entertainment. I read posts and feel like John during the intro of the podcast. Anyways, six stepkids have been a hot topic in the group lately, and I'd love to get John's opinion. Low-key hoping he gets triggered because that's my favorite, but we'll see.
Oh, fuck. First of all, I'm triggered.
That was the preamble.
First of all, I'm triggered that you're on a step mom's Facebook. Get
Just
a fucking life.
Moms.
Get a fucking life. Like the labels. Stop with the fucking labels.
But I guess being a stepmom, there are different problems and issues that you have to deal with.
Okay, but if
being a real mom,
or
not a real mom, a biological mom.
But if you've been around this kid since he's born, then you're more than just a stepmom. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but yes. But I'm sure at some point the kid's gonna be like, "You're not my real mom," and then you want to.
So tell me to get the fuck out.
And then you want to relate to other people.
Tough love, baby. Tough love.
Okay, this is the problem. A lot of the stepmoms are complaining that the birth mom is still sending the stepkid to dad's house when they are sick. They think that when stepkids are sick, they should stay with their real mother and skip visiting dad until they are better. They don't want sick stepkids coming to their house and getting their own kids or them sick too. Yeah, me neither. A lot of the stepmoms are complaining that the birth mom is still sending the stepkid to dad's house when they are sick.
But then she said the opposite.
They think that when stepkids are sick, they should stay with the mother and skip visiting dad until they are better. Right.
Those two are the opposite.
No, exactly. So the biological moms are sending the sick kids to the stepmom. The stepmoms are saying, no, keep your sick kid at your place.
That makes no sense.
Of course it does. You don't want it. You don't want a sick kid coming into your house.
If you want to treat that fucking kid, by the way, it's my son. I don't care. I'm taking care of my son. I don't need to go to my ex-wife. I'm just as capable to take care of him.
Okay, I guess so. So let's keep going.
All right.
She said the stepmoms don't want sick stepkids coming to their house and getting their kids or them sick. I think that's bullshit. I think it teaches the stepkid that dad can't take care of them when they are sick, and that the dad's new children, their half siblings or their step siblings, who are the stepmom's kids from a previous relationship, are more important than them.
100%.
I would never tell my husband his son wasn't welcome in our house.
You go, girl.
Just because he is sick. My stepson is at our house every weekday and every other weekend.
Perfect.
If he gets sick, I would never ship him back to his mother or say she needs to take care of him.
That's right.
So that our baby doesn't get sick. Our baby goes to a sitter 3 days a week and I'm sure brings home many germs. I'm an elementary school teacher. I can only imagine the germs and colds that I bring home. Kids get sick. It happens. It's always going to happen.
Big fucking deal.
These women will even admit that if their kids are sick, they won't send them somewhere else to protect their stepkids. So I don't understand the audacity to send away a stepkid. Parenting doesn't stop because kids are sick. Dads are perfectly capable of taking care of kids too. I would be livid if someone told me I couldn't see my son during my parenting time because he was sick. We have a great relationship with my stepson's mom and always let each other know when he is sick or not feeling well, but it doesn't take away from the parenting time. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. She goes, but even just wondering what John's thoughts are on this in general, or how would it feel if he was separated from your mom and his new partner was telling him that his sick kids cannot come here until they are better because they don't want their kids getting sick too.
All right. First of all,
that took a little bit while getting it, but I got it.
First of all, thank you, and I agree with you 110 fucking % that it's just a cold. Get a life. Number one.
And it's if it was a sibling anyways, a real biological sibling, they're coming home.
Here's the problem though, Bronny.
Kids are going to get sick.
A lot of these women run the men, right? Especially in the second marriage. These men are a bunch of pussies. And the women with their biological, when the true colors come out to when they say, oh, it's his son. And what that's doing is and these men are pussies because a lot of men are not involved with their children and they love the children, but they're not as involved, and the woman sets the tone. So these men are fucking pathetic. I think the stepmom should treat that kid, his son or daughter, exactly the same as if it was her
That's
son or daughter.
what it sounds like this girl's
She's doing it. I agree 110% with her. I think she's right on the money. And at first it's just a cold. I think it's pathetic.
Even if it's really sick. If it was your own, like with me, Bryce and Burke, there were plenty of times where one of us would come home sick and all of us would get sick. That's life.
By the way, I wouldn't even turn away one of your friends if he was sick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But these men are like these bunch of pussies in these second marriages, and the women run the roost. And what happens is that it sends a big message. Now think of it this way. think about it. If the biological mother now says, wait a minute, you're telling me your dad's wife didn't want you to, like, you're separating.
Oh, you're drawing. You're
creating a line in the sand.
yes. You're making fights happen.
It's a disservice. So
everyone
if
picks
these
sides.
women are going this sub fucking folder of
it's a Facebook
fucking group, and they're doing
That's already toxic to be in a
Right.
Facebook group with a bunch of women.
every one of these fucking women should say, it's my husband's child. I will take care of it as if it's my own.
Right.
That's what they need to say. Period. There's no gray area. There's no other alternative opinion. That's the fucking opinion. Period. And if you have a different opinion, you're fucking wrong, and the man should fucking leave you. Could you imagine?
I do agree with you on this one.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
And as the
literally,
kid, I would feel
if I was fucking remarried, which I never would be, right? But if I was remarried and you had a cold,
and I was staying with mom, and I had a cold, and then I wanted to come stay with you, and you were
No,
like, "Sorry."
no, better yet.
No, that's what it is.
Better yet,
If you were
you-
like, "Sorry, Bronson, Jeanette isn't letting you come over," I would be like, "Are you?" I would be.
as the husband,
I would feel like my dad doesn't love me.
as the man, the husband, I would say to my new wife, "Get the fuck out of my house."
Right,
bitch.
exactly.
My kid comes before you all day long.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out. And you know what? Take what's on you, and I'll have the rest of the ship shipped to you.
Yeah.
Go back to your Facebook fucking subculture thing. Could you imagine?
Bitch.
No, that's retarded.
It is. But that's happening a lot.
No, because the men, you have the men are pussies. I gotta say this, mixed relationships are not easy, right? But I will take
mixed relationships.
I mean, like coming in with not racial. I'm talking about like mixed families.
Okay.
Like with kids and this and that. I have to tell you, it's a hard call because we have friends that are going through this right now, Mom and I. It's a hard call because no matter
that really
what,
does seem hard.
listen, no matter what, because on one hand you want to support your new spouse, but no matter what, the kids will always come first. I have friends right now that the thing is the women want like the women want to be taken care of, the new wives or girlfriends want to be taken care of because they've been with the person like 10, 15 years, but you also want to make sure your kids are the ones you want to take. They're your blood. I
think
it's tough. I would never. I
I
never
think
want
the
to be in
kid
it.
should always come before
Correct.
the new
But
wife.
it's a hard call.
But then I also get as the wife being
But it's a hard call. You're with someone for 20 years, and your kids now get married, whatever, and you treat your wife like a second-class citizen because your kids will come first. And we have friends going through that.
you also can treat both.
Yeah, but
Well, too,
sometimes
right?
women are not easy.
And
so
sometimes
jealous.
sometimes I guess you have to choose, but
You
you should.
do.
I never feel like you and mom
We're married.
choose.
We're
Like
married.
I feel like you never choose mom over over us, or vice versa. That you never choose us over mom.
No, but we're
it
married.
Just happens.
No, but we're married. We have the same goal in mind with your children. Imagine
And
if,
I'm both of your children. I
That's what I'm
guess
saying.
if there's
It's the same
if I was
blood.
only one of your children,
because we only want what's best for. We have the same true equal goal for all our three boys. We want what's best for them. They come
Yeah.
before mom and I, right? We want what's best for you. Now imagine if mom says, "But I get it." Let me explain something to you. If I'm with some fucking, well, I don't want to use it, but if I was with some fucking girl and she's the kid, I'd be like, I have my own kids. I don't want to deal with your fucking
Right,
kids.
of course.
Why would I want to deal with her fucking
of course,
kids?
and that's understandable to feel that way.
If I have a choice of her kids or my kids, I want my fucking kids.
Yeah.
It's tough. That shit's tough. That's why divorce is terrible. That's why fucking people don't get it. And you gotta work on your relationship. You gotta work on your fucking marriage. You gotta push through it. You gotta fucking do what you can to make it fucking work. Because that shit is terrible. We have friends that are both good people, and mom knows who I'm talking about. Both him and her are good people.
I definitely
right,
know what
Nelly?
you're talking about.
And they still have a hard time with it. And they're good people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they
Of
talk,
course, it's a hard
When
situation.
they talk to us and ask for advice, you know what we say to both of them? You're right. To both.
Of course.
We're like, well, you're right.
Yeah.
And we're not pacifying them.
No,
it's just the dynamics.
it's just
that
a
are so
shitty
hard.
situation to be in.
Yeah, it's very hard.
There's no good
yeah, so
easy path through that.
But it's a tough call because mom and I could say we're being selfish this week. We're going on vacation, and you could be like, without us, like you're grown. That's different.
Totally.
But when you now are,
It's also different because you both are my parents.
That's
if
my
only
point.
if only one of you is my parent, and you're like, Bronson, you have the week to yourself. Like we're going away. I would be like, what do you mean?
That's my
Yeah.
point.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So mom and I, we love you, but we're a
Of
team
course.
and a unit. So
I
we can
don't
be a little
feel like you're
selfish.
choosing mom over me. It's just that's what our family is.
It's very
Yeah,
different.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll
Totally.
always be your mom and I'll always be your dad.
Yeah.
But now you add a mix into it. It's not fucking
Right.
easy. So anonymous, you're doing a great fucking job. Except get up to Facebook, unless you want to promote
or troll it.
No, you want to promote and stand firm with your position and convince people to change to be more normal.
No, don't waste your time meddling in Facebook arguments.
Spend time with your husband and your children.
Exactly.
And treat the stepson like he's your own, which seems like you're doing, and integrate him with your new child, and you'll be fine.
Yep. Sounds like she's got a good head on her shoulders.
I think she does.
And she listens to this show, so she's got to be smart.
And she wanted my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, Barney, I love you.
Love you too. Happy July 4th, everyone.
Happy July 4th, everybody.
Go America.
Yep, it can't get any worse. It's only uphill from here.
Exactly. Can't get worse.
So remember, next year's got to be better.
Yeah, like we say next year in Jerusalem in the Jewish religion, next year it'll be better.
We hope.
Can't be worse.
All right.
You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me.
The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.